What's the best scene in Toy Story 3? In 2010, Pixar released the grand finale to their groundbreaking Toy Story series, and it goes without saying that it was very well received upon release. It was the first animated film ever to gross $1 billion, and was praised by both critics and general audiences. I consider it to be a top 5 Pixar film to this day, and as was the case with Ratatouille, WALL-E, and The Incredibles, I watched Toy Story 3 an unhealthy amount as a kid. In my eyes, it's the perfect balance of fun and powerful emotional moments. A scene that I've always been fond of is the opening. It's a great action sequence that gives the audience a look into Andy's imagination. It also references the opening to the first Toy Story, and the following sequence with home video recordings of Andy growing up were likely genuinely nostalgic for some viewers, as it had been 15 years since the release of the first Toy Story, and 11 years since the last entry in the franchise. There's only one scene that deserves to be called the best in Toy Story 3 though, and that's the scene in the dump, when the toys are abandoned by Lotso and left to die. Throughout this entire narrative up to this point, the toys have been doing whatever they can to survive, and in many cases, they've made their situation worse. Finally, in this moment though, they realize there's no way out, and they accept their fate. It's not that they've simply given up though, they accept their fate because at least they're all together, which is really what this story's been about from the beginning. I strongly believe that the Toy Story trilogy is one of the greatest film trilogies ever made, and this epic conclusion is a big reason why. With that being said though, what's your favorite scene in Toy Story 3?